The evolutions of phones, from the hefty rotary dials to the cracker-thin sleek smartphones of today. It has been a dramatic course of transition from big to small, from hefty to almost featherweight, and from bland features to ultra-powerful functionalities. If the prototypical feature of the phones then is to keep us connected to each other, then smartphones today offer a large variety of potent and exciting applications. But instead of comparing the two eras of phones, it is best to find a connection between, trace the history of phones, and witness how phones have significantly improved in style and in substance over the years. From rotary to smartphones. The rotary dial was an instrument mounted on or placed on a telephone or switchboard to send electrical pulses, widely known as pulse dialing. That corresponded to a number dialed from 0 to 9. Before 1990, the rotary dials used lugs on a finger plate instead of finger holes. On December 21st, 1891, Almond Brown's driver filed for the first patent of rotary dials in the United States, and the patent grant was issued to him on November 29, 1892. Some individuals are of the opinion that these technological resources enhance communication, while others would tell you that they've done nothing but hamper our communication process. Younger generations tend to be more accustomed to the latest and greatest technology because they grow up with it. However, over the years, these technological advancements have been embraced by older generations as they grow to see the many benefits. Despite how one may feel about the use of technology in relation to how we communicate, there is not much we can do to slow it down. Whether you're a user of the technology or not, it is important to either embrace and learn about what it has to offer or understand how it is utilized by others. At the beginning of the 1970s, the era of the rotary dials ended and paved the way for the new touch-tone telephones. It was a communication device that borrowed the design concept of the rotary dials but flouted the standard finger holes. This was then when dual-tone, multiple frequency supplanted the earlier pull style of switching from carrier to rotary dials. In the middle of the 20th century, the boom of touch-tone services began. The phones promised a better and faster customer experience by making it possible to switch calls in a very efficient manner. It also employed specific tones for people to be granted access on certain auxiliary services, a feature that was not feasible had they used a traditional pull signal. The user only had to press a button on a phone's keypad, and the phone would emit a tone that automatically registers into that service for the provider's computer systems. This activity alone would relay the information that the customer needed. For telephone users, though, to take full advantage of this newfound panache to communications problems, the majority of the big telephone service providers began mass-producing touch-tone phones. The primary consumer of the touch-tone phones was the business community. Then the demand for it quickly grew, so the private sectors consequently followed suit. The dual-tone technology helped a lot of independent conference calls companies in getting a sizable amount of market share in the industry. While it is important for society to develop in technology and information, it is also important for organizations to adapt and welcome these advancements while maintaining effective communication as a base element. The goal being to ensure the message is received and understood regardless of the medium chosen. In conclusion, based on my research and experience, as technology continues to change and improve, we must understand that human nature will never change. That is why it is so important for us to understand and accept the differences between genders and generations in the technology used. To effectively communicate, we must realize that we are all different in the way we perceive the world and use this understanding of technology as a guide to our communication with others. Thank you.
Good job.